Welcome to the Foodie. I'm Kunal Vijaykar. It's that time of the year again when we hunt for the best of the best food in the country. Yes, it's time for the Foodie Awards 2014. And on the next few episodes, we're going around the country judging roadside dhabas, fine dining, Indian restaurants, coastal food and the rest. Join me as we set upon this journey to find the best food in the country. But before that, let's meet the jury. Author of 34 books, a television host, winner of the Gourmand World Cookbook Award, and a name synonymous with good food for the last 3 decades.
I don't eat to live, I live to eat. I travel around the world eating and judging restaurants. What is it that makes a great restaurant? Is it food? Is it service? Is it ambience? Or is it a combination of all this? Hi, I'm Rashmi Uday Singh. Come join us for the Foodie Awards 2014 as we eat our way through the country and we judge the best of the best.
He's an avid traveler, a marketing maverick, and a gentleman never short of an opinion.
Hi, my name is Suhail Seth. Welcome to The Foodie, unarguably India's finest program on food, but more importantly, celebrating the flavors of our great, majestic country.
A former adman, a prolific hotelier, a devoted foodie, and the founder of Specialty Group of Restaurants.
Hi, I am Anjan Chatterjee. Join me on the Foodie Awards 2014 Jury Special.
So let's embark on this journey with our first category, Best International Food, and we're at the Trident, Mumbai. With me is obviously Anjan Chatterjee, Rashmi Uday Singh, and the restaurant is India Jones. I believe the food is spectacular. You looking forward to a good international meal?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah?
And I've heard a lot about this place.
Let's go and go to India Jones. Come on. India Jones is a little story, a little legend behind the name and the food in the restaurant. India Jones is a gentleman called Bharat Joit.
Yeah? So they want us to believe.
So they tell us, who's an avid traveler and a foodie. And the thing is, he was also a gambler. Now every time he lost, he would have to share one of the recipes that he collected on his wide travels. And every time he won, he would trade in for a recipe as well. And that's why all the recipes over here are based on India Jones, Bharat, the traveler, the avid traveler.
So that's why today we have dishes from the different countries where this so-called Mr. India Jones visited.
Has traveled to. Great, so shall we start?
There are some of my favorite dishes here which I want you all to try. Okay, so here is my most favorite Thai pomelo salad. Light and healthy and refreshing. That's the Mandarin chicken from the tandoor. That's the fish in lemon chili. Chef Joy's Big Joy. Yeah. And this is, of course, the Vietnamese. Would you like to try this? The Vietnamese spring roll.
You start with spring roll. I'm trying to start with this pomelo salad.
The sauce. Need to dip it in that. What do you think?
Fresh, very authentic. What's this wrap around?
Lettuce. The crunch of the peanut.
And the peanut, yes.
So this too has a great crunch of peanut.
I love this.
It's beautiful. It's nice and tangy. It's got a little zing of chili in it. And it's so Thai. It's like literally Thailand on a plate, you know. I'm going to check one of these Chef Joy. You have to try it. I know Anjan has been eyeing this saying it's chicken tikka hai. We're going to try it. I'm going to try some of the rendang here.
His favorite.
Which is my favorite. This is the Korean set meal. Rashmi, tell us about this.
It's a full meal, as you can see. It has the bulgogi, it has the kimchi, it has the refreshing watermelon, it has the soup. And the good thing about it again is the pricing.
I'm going to hit the bulgogi immediately.
Very, very interesting. Got a very strong sesame oil.
Sprouts and mushrooms.
International quality. Really international quality food.
And even the garnish, presentation, everything.
I think there's some dessert here.
My most favorite dessert.
What do you call this?
Tab Tim Crumb.
So it's coconut milk with... I think the experience we've had has been quite international and presentation-wise brilliant.
There are very few restaurants in this city or even in India which serve authentic food from the different countries.
Great. I think we're off to a wonderful start. Things will only get better from here.
India Jones, I think, can boast of one of the largest menus in the city. We have over nearly 200 dishes listed on the menu. And I am really blessed to have a very skilled team who are actually trained overseas, and some of my expat team members who actually ensure that the food is authentic and the same flavors being delivered time in and time out again and again to maintain consistency.
On the other side of this break, a taste of mee Maratha and a delectable Konkan coastal spread. Don't go away. It's Anjan Chatterjee, Rashmi Uday Singh and myself. The category is Best Local Cuisine West. Maharashtrian food turns you on? Very much. Rashmi?
Very excited. Let's go.
Okay.
Hungry.
Everybody's very excited. Everybody's very hungry. Let's go. The place is called mee Maratha in Mumbai.
Jai Maharashtra.
Jai Maharashtra. I think we've got the whole of Maharashtra laid out on this table at the moment.
Not really.
Oh God, she's got a comment. Not really, she says.
Okay.
Sir, what attracts you the most?
Tamra rasa.
Tamra rasa?
So for me, it's the Pandra Rasa.
So we start with the Kolhapuri Tamra rasa and Pandra rasa. We've got a lot of food at this table. We've got prawns, we've got a suka chicken, we've got a bangda, which is mackerel ambo tikkat. Potatoes, bharli wangi, which is baigan, and fried fish served with bhakris and vade. What do you start with? Oh.
This Tamra Rasa is fabulous.
Is it?
It's mild, it's subtle, it's got pumpkin seed, it's got really, really lovely flavors. Try it.
I'm trying it.
This is superb.
It goes straight into my...
Try this one. But you know what is really interesting? At least this was fabulous. You must try this. Let's begin with the vegetables.
Aloo bhaji.
Yeah. Tell me what you think of it.
This is
Bareli wangi.
bharli wangi, which is baigan. And when we're finished with the vegetarian, I think I have to attack the non-veg stuff.
I noticed.
Very fresh. With the aloo bhaji, it's just divine.
What I like about the aloo bhaji is the ghee that it has in it. The zeera, curry patta, ghee.
Very simple.
a small 28-seater restaurant.
Yeah.
But I think what is really important to point out that here we are in Mumbai, capital of Maharashtra, and there are very few authentic Maharashtrian eateries.
Sad.
Yeah.
Very sad.
So this is great that we have this Mi Maratha.
Great.
The secret is to maintain this consistency, which is more of a legacy, passion. It's not necessarily a money-making game.
And let's raise a toast with soul curry.
Cheers.
Me Maratha. Konkani kombadi vade, but this is crab done Kasargod style. This is prawns thecha. Then we've got a very interesting fish biryani over here.
Mean biryani.
Mean biryani, sorry. It's a mean fish biryani. Okay, we've got tisra there. We've got sardines here. Let's go for it. Seems like I'm the only one left to talk because both Anjan and Rashmi have started eating long ago.
Obviously. And you just took a break from eating to talk.
I know. So we're all attacking this wonderful looking food that is there on this table. I'm starting with this crab claw, which is a killer crab.
Same sound.
That's all good.
Oh my God. The crab is absolutely authentic and it's very focused. But the biryani, it's very difficult to make a fish biryani.
Sure.
And when you eat the biryani, even without the fish, you get a whole flavor of the fish. Done a
That was
wonderful-
your favorite.
Yes, I think.
What is your favorite?
My favorite is the tisra and the crab. And when you say it's the Mapla cuisine, I've eaten in the best restaurants in Calicut. Yeah? And this is better. It's really good.
And my favorite for the longest time is been something which you don't get everywhere done to perfection, which is ishtu and appam.
Two and a pumps.
Yeah. Freshly made, crisp on the outside, spongy bellied appam. That is Ananda Solomon's real genius in the detailing. When you enter this restaurant, they ring a temple bell. So he kind of and then look at all the chutneys, the profusion of papads, he does amazing stuff here.
There doesn't seem to be any argument between the three of us.
We're too busy eating to argue.
as to what is probably the best coastal food in this country. This is a meal that has rung my temple bells up here. Coming up next, a sumptuous tryst with a temple of butter chicken and a treat meant for kings. When we return, only on The Foodie. And joining me on this leg of the Foodie Awards 2014, along with the Empress of Food, Rashmi Uday
Oh my
Singh,
goodness.
is a man I'd like to introduce as first an actor, a writer, a marketing genius, an advertising genius, a world traveler, and a man with a hell of a lot of opinions. Sohail Seth. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
And me.
Delighted. Yes, my darling.
Wonderful to be with you.
Sohail, how do you feel about being on the Foodie Awards?
I love the Foodie as a program. I think it does what it's meant to do, which is celebrate food, celebrate passion, and celebrate the people behind it. So it's such a joyous time to be here.
So let's celebrate and salivate.
So now we're at the temple of what I would call butter chicken in Delhi. In fact, I think it's India's finest butter chicken.
And I'm willing to go completely with what Sohail says. in the category of best non-vegetarian food. He's recommended this place, he swears by it, and I don't want to ask any questions after that.
And here's to this temple. Amen.
So let's go in and check out butter chicken a la Sohail said. That particular thing is called a chicken pakoda, and these are Sikh kebabs.
Yes.
Sohail, shall we just start digging in?
Absolutely.
I think the butter chicken is on its way, but we're too hungry, so we just go for it. Ooh. I'm going to start with the Sikh kebabs. These look luscious, podgy.
It's crunchy and surprisingly very moist inside.
People travel from all over to have this. Now that is kulcha with minced lamb keema.
The legendary butter chicken. Big pieces of chili and things in it.
Yeah.
Roti.
Look at this hot steaming.
I have always been a complete fan of butter chicken in Delhi in particular. Unlike in Mumbai or anywhere else, you know. And this is just too good.
Isn't it amazing?
It is.
Okay, butter chicken, here goes.
Full marks for this butter chicken.
It's really creamy and delicious, and it's the freshness of the tomato coming through. Fun,
That's it.
but the strange thing is the classic butter chicken has kasuri methi, and they don't use that here.
That's why it's so flavorful, because there's no other flavor interfering.
Keema kulcha. Wow.
Amazing, huh?
Maza aa gaya.
What I'm really happy about is that even the rotis are equally excellent.
Yeah.
Out of all the nominees that we've visited up till now, this one big satisfying Indian meal that I've had,
Wholesome, satisfying.
wholesome butter chicken
Simple.
and roti, has been here. And I'm so happy.
I'm glad you guys have eaten as much as you have. I'm continuing to eat, and I suggest you keep watching.
It's nice, chilly and wintry in Delhi, and we are all set to eat a fine dine Indian meal.
At probably what I consider the finest Indian fine dining restaurant created by Maruth. And I think Maruth Sikka has brought a lot of magic, a lot of passion, a lot of hard work. He's even lost weight in the process, which is a good thing.
Yeah, but you know what? We can't prejudge. We have to go in and check out the food, the service, the ambience, and most importantly, the consistency.
Correct.
So, let's go. Category Best Indian Fine Dine, Kainush, New Delhi. So this is like a feast meant fit for a Maharaja or a Nawab. There's so much of wonderful looking Indian food on our table.
I'm happy you said this, that this is a feast fit for a king, because Kainush is the private dining room of a king.
Is that what
That's
it
what the
is?
name means, yeah.
I didn't know this.
Okay, I'm saying rather than admire, now it's time to eat.
We're all hungry once again.
Once again.
So let's
begin with the Banaras papri ki chaat.
Yep. Lovely. Looks delicious. Just brilliant. I love the crunchiness.
And one would have thought that the best chaat is on the streets. But you're sitting in a fine dine restaurant.
See, the trick with these kind of restaurants is you have to focus. I mean, look at this thali. It's so tempting.
I know.
Everything's going to be so good that you've got to focus on something that you really like.
What do you really like?
I love the lal mas.
I've got to say no prizes for guessing.
So I think we should just attack now.
And the biryani.
These were the Malwari prawns. The lal mas?
Perfect. Even the spice levels are just right. Because lal mas is supposed to be a fiercely fiery dish.
I want to try this lal masala.
And it's got the right amount of fire.
Like I always say in Hindi, you know, when you galao the mutton galna, which means the softness, is damn difficult. It can be either very gooey or very hard. This is just right.
This is Jaipuri matar.
I'm now jumping to the dahi tadka dahi.
So it's what? Just hunkered with the tadka in it?
With the bhunawa,
See the crispness.
the test. I know, it's amazing.
Oh, this is very nice.
Isn't it good? It's addictive.
Look at this mutton. It's just falling off the
It
bone.
is unbelievable. The biryani is superb.
Aromatic, it's flavorful, it's subtle, and the quality of the meat
And the rice
and the rice.
together.
Together.
Great jugalbandi.
Most importantly, Kunal, it's the only Indian fine dining restaurant which isn't housed in a hotel.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Indian fine dining is almost commensurate with hotels.
Sure.
So here you are outside, you're in the heart of Delhi, in such a brilliant location. Look at the filigree work, the jalis.
Wait, so I think Kainush is scoring really high on definitely food, also ambience and style and presentation. Of course, there's one more thing left to do is a little bit of dessert. The Foodie Awards 2014 have brought us to Jodhpur. And Rashmi, are you excited?
I love Jodhpur and this lovely, cool, sunny climate here. I just love it.
Umaid Bhavan Palace welcomes us to Jodhpur as Rashmi and I go on a journey to find the best food in Rajasthan. Category is Indian fine dine, and honestly, it doesn't get finer than this.
I agree with you. Just look how fabulous this place is. And that restaurant, I can't wait to get in there.
Yes, this is the central dome area of the Umaid Bhavan Palace. The restaurant we're heading to is called Risala, and we're expecting, and we're quite sure that we're to get an absolutely fine dine meal over there. Let's go. Sitting here in Risala takes you back to a time of splendor, grandeur, royalty and elegance, doesn't it, Rashmi?
Just like stepping back centuries. I just love this place. And just this whole feeling of peace and quiet and getting ready to attack this elegant silver thali.
Full royal meal in front of us.
Gold-plated cutlery.
Superb.
The sula and the butha, their version of the kebab.
I'm going to start with the lamb. Oh my God. It's that butter is that. Exquisite.
This thali, this Maharaja thali,
Yeah.
you begin with the non-vegetarian and steadily work your way towards the vegetarian. Now once again the jungli mas,
Jungli mas, okay?
Babji's favorite. It's again the famous Maithania chilies.
It's brilliant. And I'm so happy that it's a flavor which is beyond this Mughlai and Punjabi food flavor.
Oh, this we have to try the white mutton.
First the white
Safed
butter,
mas,
okay.
safed.
Let's hit the vegetarian.
Yeah, but this one will appeal to you a lot. This chakke ka saag. I like this tomato. Suddenly it's like a refreshing.
Yeah, it's like a
break.
sorbet in the middle, you know? And it's got a sweetness to it, the tomato. Okay, let's try some of this Kabuli pulao, no?
Yes. It's actually like a gatta ka pulao.
How do I don't want to sort of undermine our other nominees, but this is indeed truly fine dining in terms of the ambience, where we're actually sitting inside a palace with the whole
Correction.
service being...
Inside a palace, we took 14 years to build.
Sure, okay. With a service that's truly fine dining.
How fine can you get, my dear?
You can't get finer than this. And in conclusion to a fine meal, a fine dessert.
And it's so fine, it has gold and silver work on it.
Superb.
Rose petal ice cream, malai ghevar. And guess what? The rose petal ice cream is made from roses grown in the Maharaja's own garden.
In the garden. See?
Doesn't get better than that.
Oh, lovely ghevar, lovely malai. Salutations to the chef.
This meal has truly been, for me, one of the finest in every which way.
Absolutely. Well, the category is Indian fine dine. This is indeed a fine dine, if I may call it that. We're at the Umaid Bhavan Palace, Jodhpur. The restaurant is Rizala. In a really old Haveli for a category that is my favorite.
Right.
It's best local cuisine, this time in the north.
Right. And it's lovely and it's cool and it's fabulous. And we're going to sit on a terrace. I'm dreading the long walk up. And this restaurant is called Indique, named after first of the owner, 250 years old Haveli, fourth generation, and the recipes too are going to be
Ancient,
very, yes.
old, traditional Rajasthani recipes. So let's go. It's called Pal Haveli Restaurant Indique, the category Best Local Cuisine North. Rashmi, what do we have?
I have to tell you that this one is the one we have to begin with.
Okay.
It's handi bhoot, like the bhoot, the ghost.
Ghost.
Yeah, and you have to have this handi bhoot, this chicken, with rum, dark rum.
Seriously?
That's the way they do it here.
Is that what's in your glass?
And yes, and it's called bhoot because it's smoked with cloves.
Oh, yummy. Oh, this is beautiful. So cheers to the first morsel of pure Rajasthani food.